Hey, what is up, everybody? Welcome to a chilly day in the basement. It is like minus 21 degrees Celsius outside, which is kind of crazy. And as a result, it's pretty chilly down here too, which is why I'm wearing a hoodie. Anyway, what's up for today? Today we are going to be building this fierce shark with a treasure chest. This is basically a remake of the less fearsome deep sea creatures set from 2019. Actually, this set was released in 2019 and actually was still in production until I think even last year. You could still buy it. Anyway, it's definitely one of the most popular modifications I made to make this shark swim. And it looks like this set, despite being kind of a different style of shark, it looks very similar in construction. So we'll probably be able to do the same thing. Let's hope so. Anyway, yeah, so that's what we're going to do today. We're going to build this. Hopefully, we got some people up in the chat. Are we actually streaming? I don't even know. What is going on here? We have some activity. Oh, we do have some activity. Blaster Cat. Greetings. Okay, stream seems to work. Okay, excellent. Yeah, so today we are going to be building this guy, which should be, hopefully won't take too long, and hopefully it won't take too long to make it move, because as I said, it doesn't look like it's... Oh, we're back to no paper bags. That's sad. And this one we can make a manta ray or an anglerfish. Excellent. Perhaps I will do that at some point. Who's all up in the chat? Blaster Cat, greetings. Excellent. MDO Design Studios, hello. Ooh, Misla's in the house. Excellent. I do have instructions, I think. Oh, Bill's in the chat. Excellent. Cute, cute. Next manta ray with flappy wings. Yeah. Actually, I would like to make the manta ray. I've been kind of experimenting with a manta ray model recently, so I am actually kind of interested in the manta ray as well. Oh, Bill got the DeLorean in the mail and I'm building it now. Yeah, I thought about continuing our DeLorean adventures, but turns out making those flames, the flame trail, kind of come up dynamically in a compact way is actually pretty hard. I didn't come up with any brilliant way to make that happen in a small space, so I think I might just, well, I set it aside for now. We might revisit that at some point. I mean, I would like to revisit it at some point and try and get the flame trails to actually work. But that might be... actually, we're just going to skip over the crab for now. I'm primarily interested in the shark. We'll get to the crab eventually, I'm sure. And since I've already done this modification to this guy, I kind of already know some of what needs to be done. If it's the same as the blue shark, it's going to use friction ball joints to connect the segments, which we'll have to replace. So we will try and do that at some point. I guess we'll see when we get there. Oh my gosh, Ransom Fern is in the house. What's the weather like for you right now? It is cold. Cold, cold. Minus 21 degrees Celsius outside right now. So it's pretty chilly. Yeah. I just saw your Soundwave recently redesigned, which looked pretty freaking sweet, as always. Good job on that one. Cute, cute. Love your Lego minifig head cup. Yeah, I mean, you can just buy these from Shop at Home, or I guess whatever they call it now, lego.com. Bill, is it cold in the basement today? It is cold in the basement. It was 17 down here Celsius, which is pretty chilly for being inside the house. And because I have no hair, my head gets chilly. So, you know. I mean, it is get a bit warm right now, but yeah, it's chilly. The thought of just wearing a t-shirt is not appealing. Do I get the Jaws set? Oh, Ransom Fern. No, I have not gotten the Jaws set. And I did that wrong already. Did I? No, no, we're good. We're good, we're good. No, I have not bought the Jaws set. Oh, our hamburger's in the house. Hey, welcome, welcome. Oh, Ransom Fern, thanks. Yeah, it was a lot of work. Yeah, I can imagine. I'm not surprised. Oh, right. Okay, excellent. We're already at the point where we probably need to make some changes. So, step number 9 recalls for one of this friction ball joint, but I know already for fact we're going to need to replace those. For a fact, no cap. Yeah, so at some point while I was working on the other shark, years ago, I bought a whole bunch of these. So these are the basically non-friction versions of these, which are a little bit different form factor, but so I did have to make a few changes in the old model to make this fit. But turns out in this model, look at them, it's like they knew what was going on. So this is what the original looks like. We got a 1x1, 1x2, I guess, plate essentially. This, but we can just replace both of those pieces with one of these loose fitting ball joints. Excellent. Wow, that's super easy. Hopefully they're all like that. The shark is a little bit longer than the blue shark, so hopefully there's a little bit more space to play with. We got some dorsal fins, or that was the, no, those are the ones on top. We'll get some back fins, whatever fins these are. I am not a biologist. You're gonna need a bigger heater. Yeah. I mean, the upstairs floors are okay on the in the house, but the basement is chilly. I mean, I do have a little electrical heater down here, but it's kind of loud and probably not all that efficient. It's pretty old. I would rather minimize the amount of usage of that. Yeah, we need a Lego heater. Yeah, somehow plastic and heat maybe don't mix well together. Interesting story. I was driving home for Christmas one year, and I had, it wasn't Lego, but the Kata orrery I had in the back of the car, and it happened to be sitting right beside the heating vent in the rear. And I didn't realize, but I had the rear heater like on full blast the entire drive, which is like 6 hours. And when I got home, it got hot enough that it just so happened that one of the 16x16 or the 16x16 base plate must have been on that side of the box, and it actually warped a little bit to the point where it was unusable. Anyway, it's pretty crazy. I thought that my car heater was enough to deform the plastic enough. It's kind of nuts. Jax just got and built the Da Vinci flying machine set. Oh yeah, I'm seeing your video about it. Hadn't seen anything about it anywhere else, but it was a super fun set, so thanks. Oh, Yeah, it's pretty fun. Actually, it was just kicking around. I still have it together. I don't know where it went, actually. Oh, it's on the other end of the build table. I still was kind of half thinking to finish the base I designed for that on stream, but I don't think that'll ever happen. But the model's still kicking around. Ransom Fern, they designed it that way just for you. Yeah. I mean, I appreciate that. Designer leaving space to put the... One can only imagine that some of the designers maybe are aware of the work we do in the fan community. Oh, it was a Jaws joke. I see. Oh, I'm going to need a bigger heater, right? Yep. I got it. I got it now. Oh my gosh. And apparently this shark has a lantern in its belly. I assume most of this is for the... well, obviously, this piece is for the anglerfish, I imagine. So they're just coming up with creative ways to integrate it into the other builds, I'm sure. Wonder what the cold rating for Lego is. That's a great question. I have some Lego out in the garage right now, which actually maybe I should bring into the house because the garage, I'm sure, is freaking cold. I guess it's probably too late now. It's already frozen. We're making 2 of these. Except... Where's my other... Oh, there it is. It's hiding. As it does. All right. What are these side panels? Yeah. Ransom Fern, I thought they just copy pasted the Jaws shark, but it actually looks quite different. Oh, I see. Yeah. Yeah, I am not familiar with the build of that shark, so I couldn't tell you. Oh, interesting. Yeah, so we... Oh, yeah, again, we have... 2x2 space for our... I just can completely replace... what do I want to do here? Oh, yeah, okay, I want to go this way. The friction ball joint with the non-friction ball joint. Oh, amazing. The designers were so thoughtful. Amazing. Easiest mod ever. Whoa, it's pretty chunky in the back here. Should be thick. Wow, crazy. Okay. What do you think of the new Lego Smart Brick is releasing, and do you have any ideas already on how you are going to use it? I have, I mean, I'm not like jumping up and down waiting to get it by any means, but I'm curious about what it can do. But as I mentioned in the last video, I'm just going to reserve my judgment until, I know it's a pretty boring take, but just wait till I actually get some in my hands. Because based on what I've seen so far, I don't know if I'd have much interest in it, to be honest. But we'll see. I'm actually a bit more excited about the new education kits that were announced last week, which I'm sure most people aren't as jazzed about. But they have, well, some like monorail style pieces, which is pretty interesting. And they do have some interesting, I guess, robotic type technology integrated, but I mean, they're super expensive. So I don't know if I'll actually end up buying any of the actual kits anytime soon, but I'm super curious to look at the inventories, at least anyway, and maybe try and get some of the parts. Hopefully they show up in bricks and pieces at some point. Just to experiment with them. Yeah, so for the smart brick, meh. I guess my bottom line feelings are meh. We'll see. Ooh, nice tail fin. That's pretty good. Lego base plate should not get hotter than 40 degrees Celsius. Yeah. Okay, good to know, I guess. But it will keep... but it will warp at 60 to 70 degrees Celsius. Ooh, wow, crazy. Kathy Rogers is in the house. Hey, how's it going? Okay, the rest of this is for, this bonus or swapped pieces. We'll build the crab later. Vacuum formed instead of injection molded, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, the old big castle ones too, yeah. Yeah, they don't make them like that anymore. Okay. Oh man, the shark is actually going to be considerably bigger than the blue shark. Check out the relative size of the tail. Wow. Ridiculous. Okay, we got all kinds of shenanigans going on in here. I guess they gotta hide some of the extra pieces used for the other models somehow. Which makes sense. Well, I guess this is the center section of the shark, so the body. So this will have the actual balls of the ball joints, which do not need to be changed, which is good. And also, apparently, there's an axle hole running through this whole thing. So yeah, I didn't really look at how. Oh, it's mounted on a. It's mounted on a Technic axle, which obviously we won't need for our mounting purposes, but that's kind of cool because actually I guess this shark, the original design of the blue shark, there was no stand for it or anything. It was just kind of lying on the ground, which, yeah, I guess wasn't the greatest way display it. So the fact that this has like a integrated stand is a bit of a step up from the previous one. How did I know it was only a matter of time before you made this set swim? Yeah, obviously. Obviously, as soon as it was announced, I definitely went on to my wish list. It was only a matter of time. I like your channel because you make random things, but you always make them different, Kathy. Oh, thanks. Appreciate that. Yeah, I try and like switch it up a little bit. Although this time we're kind of revisiting an old mechanism, but I guess it's been a while, so we'll see how it plays out. Maybe we'll do something a bit different. I would like to open and close the jaw like I did in the blue one as well. So But the jaw opening and closing mechanism in this one is a little bit... I mean, the antenna holding it up tends to fall down occasionally. So it's not the most reliable thing in the world, but maybe there's some opportunity to improve that. Who knows? We'll see. We shall see. Maramash. I have the last one you did built up on my desk with my own seafloor. Your Lego engineering skills are fantastic. Oh, thanks. When your old video of the other shark kinetic sculpture came out, we recreated the build and added the side-to-side motion for the crab in front. Ooh, so scuttles back and forth. Oh man, yeah, that's awesome. That's pretty cool. I might have to steal that idea. Shark balls. What's the shark's name gonna be? Well, great question. Sharky McSharkerton. Yeah, I don't know. What do we got? Ooh, 1x5 plates. Oh, Brian the Brick is in the house. Excellent. Ransom Fern is so funny for me that the announcement of the new Pokemon sets have brought a bunch of attention to the Mega ones. Yeah, the Kinetic Sculpture ones remind me of your models. Yeah, actually, their Kinetic Pikachu sculpture is legit. It's pretty good. Clearly, I missed some pieces in here. Yeah, I just completely glossed over. I'm like way behind. Clearly, just skip that step altogether, as one does. Okay, here we go. That seems a bit better. Got some buried ball joints, and these ball joints are for the fins, so we'll just leave them as is. Although I guess in theory, I could try and make the fins move as well, but I feel like that just might be asking for too much trouble. At some point, there's the law of diminishing returns in terms of adding movement. If you have to increase the complexity so much that it only adds like a little bit of benefit, it's not really worth it. Unless you're really just trying to go for, proof of concept or experimenting with the technology and what's possible, which is definitely a valid approach. But today we're just going to try and make it swim. Nice and simple. Get the most bang for our mechanical buck. Don't forget to add lasers to the shark head. Yeah. Great idea. Great idea. You are more than welcome to be inspired by that idea. I mean, I love the way you've represented the crab scuttle in the chat. Amazing. Ningo25, hello, welcome. It is a good idea. Yeah, it is a great idea. We'll see if we can try and figure out a good way to do that. Frickin' lasers on the head. What does it take? I just want some sharks with some lasers on their heads. Come on. Is that too much to ask for? Okay, let's get some fins. More fins. Wow, a lot of these pieces. Oh man, these are, oh wow. Okay, that's actually not a bad looking fin. Oh yeah, that's pretty cool. These new like angled bow slopes are pretty interesting. They have so many new versions of them coming out. Just like all the new parts that have been coming out, it's kind of ridiculous how many are being released. Jay Tucker, good morning. Can you make a space baby riding the shark? Oh yeah, obviously the space baby can be riding the shark. We'll get the space babies out. Got them back in their stand. We need the space babies to represent. Will the new shark also fit on your old swimming mechanism? That is a great question. Actually, I think the body is... I mean, the shark's wider, but the body segment's just 6 studs wide. So is this one. So actually, I think it might just be able to pop straight on. I think the head is bigger as well, so the mouth's in the different spots, so we might have to adjust the mouth a little bit, but yeah, hopefully it just fits right on. That would be like that would be the ideal scenario, I guess. It'll be like the quickest mechanism design ever if it just plops right on. Oh, I forgot to put the ball joint on that. But, you know, sometimes I need to win. Things that happen easy. Could the shark fit... Oh, should the shark fit on your waves build? The one with the link in the boat. Oh, interesting. I mean, it's pretty big. The shark is huge. It's probably as big as that model is. At least in terms of, like, length. What do I want on top of this? Jumper plate. So, yeah, the scale would be crazy. It would be like we could turn the Wind Waker model into a Jaws tribute. Oh my gosh, there's a little tooth in here. Is that because he's eating a fish or just some reference to the fact that sharks' teeth never stop growing? Don't they continuously replace their teeth, I think? Okay, we need 1x2 brick with studs. We're popping popcorn with lasers. For science. It's fantastic. Yes, it is. Ransom is starting to get overwhelmed by the new parts every year. I don't know if it's just getting older or if I'm just getting older or something is changing. Yeah, I feel you, man. I feel the same way. I feel like there's just so many new parts. It's a bit overwhelming, to be honest. But a lot of these parts are parts I'm just like kind of not all that interested in, to be honest. You know, and maybe it's just because we're getting old. I don't know. Maybe I'm getting old. I do like my simple... This is why I like these Creator 3-in-1s. Although, I mean, obviously the new parts are starting to get into these Creator 3-in-1s as well. But it's still kind of like a chunky build aesthetic. It's more true to traditional Lego than a lot of the new display pieces that Lego have been producing, which are starting to get into the hyper realistic realm, at least in terms of Lego design anyway. Maybe a little bit of both, yeah. I'm still not used to some of the new bows and wedge curves. Sometimes they look almost more like alt brands to me, yeah. Yeah, it's true that. Didn't go 75, great. I somehow love the old one because of the complexity. I see. Our hamburgers, your Lego insured? No, it's not actually. If my house burns down, I guess I'll just quit the hobby. Start from scratch. Okay, we have a chunky upper body. This is definitely, they're like, screw it, we're just building this as simple as we can. We're just stacking up a bunch of plates and bricks. Which in some ways, that's the best way to do it. What era of Lego is considered classic? I guess that all depends on when you grew up. I want my Technic beams with studs on them. Damn it. None of this smooth lift arm stuff. Marsh Mash, it's relatable. Same with the new colors released in the past few years. Hard to keep up sometimes, yeah. At least the colors, yeah, they were pretty stable for a while. I guess they've started, yeah, releasing new colors again. Kathy, the space babies in the back remind me of Neapolitan ice cream. Delicious. What are your favorite colors? Purple 342. Oh, in terms of Lego? Oh, actually, like dark azure is actually a pretty sweet color. I have to say, I do like some dark azure in terms of like modern colors. I mean, orange is a pretty favorite color of mine in general. I do like orange. I guess we get one of those as extra. Oh yeah, then we get this guy. There's a nice little fin. I guess I should put this on. Oh no, hold on a sec. I put that ball joint in the wrong spot. Oh my god. Okay, excellent. Oh, did I actually do this right? That's the front. Yeah, okay, that's the front. Okay, it's all coming together. Excellent. Wow, I just had to replace 2 pieces. Literally, oh, I had to remove one other piece as well. I had to remove one of these. I have to replace these with those. Wow. Minimal changes. Amazing. That's what I like to see. Which of your mocks is Lego part-wise the most complex or less complex? I mean, Sisyphus is pretty complicated. Probably one of the Great Ball contraptions is the most complex. Probably the Man in the Machine, I think. I mean, the least complex has got to just be some stand. Like I just like, how far back are we going? Because 25 years ago, I built some pretty basic houses. In terms of mechanical creations, I mean, it's probably just like something small. Like Crystal designed some eggs for Easter once that popped up some chicks. I think they're long since been taken apart, but those are pretty simple, the mechanics for that. I mean, that was her design, I guess, but I helped with the mechanics a little bit. Okay, that's it. Okay, ooh, what are we doing here? We're doing the head, so I gotta think. Oh yeah, okay, so we're building that hinge clip piece, or the 1x2 with 2 clips there. I bet that's for the jaw. So we want to open and close the jaw. Oh yeah, there's the jaw. Okay, so the existing jaw. We are going to change the jaw so that it is not... Well, I guess we got the little treasure chest in here too. So what's our jaw look like? What do we got? We got this clip, this bar for the actual jaw. And the 1x2 with 1x2 with clips. Why is that like impossible to find? It's got to be in here somewhere. I'm sure it's just buried. Oh my gosh, it's ridiculous. Oh, there it is. Okay, so our jaw is connected with these. Obviously, we want to change that to be... How much space do we have to work with in here? 1, 2. Interesting. So we have one stud. Oh, actually, so this should be pretty easy to just replace with... We're going to aim for... I don't know if these come in white. I have no idea. I don't think I have any in white. But in theory, this rigid clip connection can be replaced with this loose hinge pretty easily. Oh, I do have them in white. Excellent. They're just buried. Okay. Sorry, I got distracted there. We're way back in the chat. Vanilla, strawberry, and blue. Yeah, it's not quite Neapolitan, I guess. Isn't there some rules that they add a new color, they must kill an old one? Well, I mean, Lego makes the rules, so, you know, I'm sure they can change the rules whenever they like. Oh, Bill, I usually say tan. I mean, I guess tan is probably the most useful of the colors that I like. Yeah, I mean, dark azure is... I do like the color, but I don't build with it a lot. It's not that useful a color to build with. Same with orange. They're just accent colors. Oh, I wish there was Hot Wheel racetrack color orange Lego bricks. Oh, interesting. Chicken nugget production needs to stop. Wow, if your mom says so. So I went to the airport yesterday. Oh yeah, and captured the C-3PO plane. That's awesome. How is that? I've been checking to see when the last time we got official Connect sculptures. Does anyone remember Forma? Oh my gosh, that wasn't even that long ago. I still have the shark I made for that. I think kicking around somewhere too. Actually, I should have brought that out too. Although actually, oh no, maybe I did take that apart. Anyway, who knows? Yeah, it wasn't that greatest initiative by Lego, I don't think. Ooh, MDO Design Studios was a while ago. He visited the Lego house a few years ago and was pleasantly surprised to have seen some awesome builds of ours in the Lego gallery. Amazing. Cool. That's sweet. Brian the Brick. It's such a beautiful livery. Yeah, the C-3PO plane, I bet. Indigo 75. Am I mistaken, or is Lego increasingly including mechanism in more and more sets? Yeah, they do seem to be. To make something move. I'm noticing this in more and more sets. Yeah, I think they are, actually. That's a good observation. Yeah, I'm all for it. They're, yeah, and some of them are actually pretty sweet. I gotta say, they're, yeah, adding a lot more, I guess, interesting play features. And I mean, they've always had play features in a lot of their sets, but yeah, they're kind of embracing the mechanism, integrating the mechanics into some of their system sets a little more, which is pretty sweet. Okay, so we're gonna have a, yeah, we're just gonna assume I can build this jaw like this. And if we have to change that later, then we'll do that. We'll see what happens. But again, that was pretty easy swap in. Just basically replace this hinge with that hinge. We will be good to go, hopefully. Cross your fingers. You never know until you get to the finish line. Because they could probably sell them for a lot more. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. They do a pretty terrible job of actually you know, promoting the movement in their sets. None of the like product shots on the Lego website show any of the movement in any of their models. It's kind of crazy. To me, they usually have a video for each product, but it's just a 3D rotation of the product, which is kind of crazy. Okay, so here we do have to do a little swap. So originally we have, again, the friction ball joint and the 2x2 plate, but we're going to replace that with a non-friction ball joint. And we're going to need a 1x2. Actually, I guess I can just steal the one I took out from the back, even though it's not red. I guess, actually, in the interest of maintaining the colors, because I guess that's inside the mouth. I'll put a 1x2 red in there. Who knows if you'll actually be able to see it or not, but and then I guess I'll take this off for now. I own the periodic table of Lego colors. It's pretty awesome. Oh yeah, I mean, I've seen that around, obviously, but yeah, I don't own one myself. Oh, and same deal with this ball joint. We need to replace it with that. And this time I will use that tan 1x2 from the back. Might as well. I bought Lego from my grandma, chicken nugget production. That's pretty sweet. Get some old school sets, I assume. Do I remember Lego Batman movie? Like, that was so long ago. Oh my god, you're just making stuff up. Indigo, I like it. It makes the build more interesting and increasing the after build value. Yeah, I love any kind of movement as well. It's pretty cool. Oh, Ransom almost completely missed the fact there's a bunch of moving things in the big aquarium. Yeah, the aquarium is full of like little movements. But again, yeah, Lego they just don't want to. I mean, I guess they do have some shorts and stuff showing all that. But I bet if you go on the website, it doesn't really do a good job of illustrating all the movement that's in that model. Okay, what... You could also give the shark legs and make it a land shark. Just to... Yeah, we could. We could go full land shark. It's 2026. Yeah, indeed. Recently bought Lego from AliExpress, and some pieces were broken. Well, that's sad. I mean, that seems ridiculous. Kind of crazy. Okay, right now it just looks like this shark has a crazy plate tongue. Okay, we're building the jaw, which actually is very similar to the blue shark jaw by the looks of it. Okay, where did my hinge piece that I took out? So we're just going to replace the bar with this Technic hinge. And then we need a tongue. And a whole whack of teeth. Wouldn't be a shark without some pointy teeth. Okay, now in theory, I guess because it clips in from the side, I'm gonna have to partially disassemble this, but loose jaw. Opsar, we're the furthest away from Shark Week. Is Shark Week even still a thing? I mean, it used to be all the rage back in the day, or at least used to get a bit of press. I don't watch regular TV that much anymore, so I would not know. Okay. Ooh, we get upper teeth. Once you're done, you should give the shark a weird hairstyle. A shark with hair. Now we're getting into some crazy stuff. Okay. Oh yeah, the head again is overall considerably larger than the old model. Oh, interesting. Anyway, appears to be some minor interference. Oh, it's just a tooth. It hits the teeth on the way up. Not that critical, but something to keep in mind. Oh man, this is another crazy bow slope. Angled bow slope that I don't know if I have any of these. Just, again, more and more of the new pieces. What color is that? Assume all this is going to be repeated on the other side. Boom, boom, boom. Get some gills. Oh, it's going to be a pretty fierce shark, as the name of the set would imply. Oh man, I actually don't have any of these either. These are like the new, it's basically just like a 1x1 round domey thing. So many new little parts. The beady little eyeball. And do the exact same thing on the other side. Ransom Fern's got a bounce. Yeah, thanks for popping in. It's always good to see you, man. Shark Week is in July, I see. Good to know. Now I know. Okay. Right. Well, I forgot the gills on this side. Okay, actually, and just like that, we are pretty much done. Our fearsome shark. He's pretty fierce looking. Definitely chunky. Oh man, it's actually a really nice looking shark though. Okay, again, we're gonna put that aside for now. Actually, we'll just go. I believe we're done with the shark. Okay, so I'm just gonna hide the instructions for a minute. I'm actually just really curious if this just fits on this stand. Oh, White DXI, I'm from the Netherlands. Everybody loves your first shark when I show them. Would love to see a moving manta ray next to the shark as well. Yeah. I'm actually really curious about the manta ray. Yeah, are these fins actually? Oh, interesting. They're not even... Actually, they're not even jointed. Oh man, that's disappointing. This particular manta ray, anyway, it's connected with like a single stud. It's just kind of brick built into the body with studs, so they don't actually flap up and down. They're not posable. It's pretty disappointing, actually. But, I mean, obviously we could change that. Yeah, space babies. I mean, you can definitely... Actually, because the mouth is all floppy now, I can't force the mouth to be closed on a space baby. We'll get the white space baby riding the shark. It's like if Dune was set in an ocean planet instead of desert planet, you'd have space babies riding the sharks. Enormous sharks instead of sandworms. Yeah, let's go. Yeah. Oh my god, that's hilarious. Hilariously awesome. Space baby time. I honestly didn't have enough time to see what chickens... Oh yeah, I couldn't say delete. Yeah, clearly they're just chatting about... Who knows? Our hamburger. Oh yeah, I made it loose. I replaced it. I replaced the... It was friction before, but I want to make it go up and down when it swims, so... Swap in a 2x2 jumper in pink for the tongue. Oh, to sit a baby on. Yeah, we could do that. Could definitely do that. Take the tongue apart a little bit. I don't think I have that color pink, a jumper, but we'll put the pink baby in there anyway. Unfortunately, the space baby is seems way too happy about being eaten. Ningo, what do you think about Smart Break? Yes, we've discussed this already. Lego announced it as the biggest thing since the minifigure. Well, that does seem a little bit optimistic. Space baby for president. Yeah, let's go. Okay. Okay, but I'm just going to pop this shark off of here. So yeah, in theory, I should just be able to pop this shark. The form factor is pretty much identical. I think I'll need one extra or one less plate in height on the back, actually. And there we go. Oh my god. Yeah, fits perfectly. Oh yeah, it looks great. I'm just gonna drop the camera a little bit so get a better view of this. Of our space babies. Oh man, it's great. We definitely need to motorize this though, obviously. Actually, don't remember what the... Oh, yeah. That is... Oh, yeah. Oh, my gosh. This is like the easiest thing ever. Okay, but the mouth... I guess we can get the big space baby out of there. Getting the mouth to move up and down. Before, I just kind of had this wonky... Yeah, interesting. I actually have no idea why I didn't do the same thing on this one. Using those Technic plates. Seemed like it would have been... Oh, it's actually... No, it should have been... Yeah, interesting. I was trying to get all fancy with some kind of bar and clip system, but really... I should have just done the exact same thing. Oh, it's because it was actually a bit tighter. The jaw was one plate higher. So the studs on top of those would have interfered. Yeah, there's a reason I did that. It's just because I guess the larger size of this shark allows us to do a little bit more in terms of... there's a little bit more space to play with. Actually, the back needs to go... Oh yeah, another plate down, actually. I was thinking it's a bit tilted. There we go. Kathy, I wanted to see you build a base for it on its own, but if you don't need... I mean, I'll definitely make a dedicated base for this too. Obviously the crab's a bit different and the treasure chest is a bit different too. And actually, if we can make the crab go side to side, that would be pretty sweet. That might not happen this stream, but what time is it? Oh, we're only an hour in, but we're going to try and get the jaw to go up and down first. In my recreation of the old set, instead of a plated base, I used regular bricks at a 90-degree angle because I didn't want to have 10 plates with hole. The end result is a very flat and sleek look. Oh yeah, I could see that. Yeah, I built them on the side, get a nice smooth base. I like the idea of that. I'm just gonna take the motor off so I can see what we got going on here. Get rid of the handle, it looks weird. Yeah. Obviously when it's motorized we can pull the handle out of there. Shame the seaweed is static. Shark works fantastic though. Oh, interesting, yeah. I mean, it would be cool. This set comes with 2 things of seaweed. Yeah, it'd be cool if you made these seaweed like kind of move in the water as well somehow. Like in theory, you could just add them to the shuttles that are moving the shark, but can the Space Babies hold things? You could give them front Space Baby a fishing rod and a little whip piece. Sadly, the Space Babies do not easily hold things. No, it is a bit sad. I mean, yeah. Are their hands clips? Oh, they are. Yes. Okay. Yeah. You want a fishing rod? We can do that. We can make that happen. I don't know where my fishing rods are, but I do remember the DeLorean had one in the back. We'll get the DeLorean out. So, got Space Baby with the fishing rod. Dangling the carrot. I don't know why my DeLorean's fishing rod is so twisted. It's ridiculous. Most ridiculous thing ever. What do sharks eat? Sharks eat fish, right? I was gonna dangle a carrot, but do sharks eat dolphins? Little baby dolphins? Okay. Can the space piece hold things? You give the front space a fishing rod or a little wet piece with a fish sausage beneath it. Yeah. Would it still move if you hadn't changed out for the non-friction ball joints? No, it would not. There would be too much friction for the motor to overcome. Yeah. Shark is fierce. Yeah. The shark looks jealous. Absolutely. He's just sitting here all on its own, discarded in the background. It's sad. Fish are friends, not food. Well, sharks might disagree with that sentiment. Just saying. I think the end of the fishing rod is a clip. Yeah. But I need the other clip, actually. Got our little fish. Why is my thing so twisted? It's terrible. I guess I'll put the motor back on. Oh man, with the mouth, just leave the mouth open like that. It looks kind of crazy. It's a shame they didn't give us some parts to make this Old West. Oh, make the Old West time machine, yeah. That is a shame. Great whites also eat seals. Let's see. Are they space babies or space microfigures? One can tell by their face. Right. I think these are space babies. No, these are space microfigs. These are microfigs. This one is a space baby. The pink one. Maybe the other space babies, the space microfigs, are feeding the shark space babies. Do you also have the old mechanism on hand to check if it fits there too? I'm curious. I mean, this is the old mechanism. This is the one from, or do you mean like the original one? I don't have that one around anymore. The base seems small now. Yeah, it does seem pretty small. Why is the fish shaking? Yeah, I don't know why. Clearly the pink space baby is terrified. Is absolutely in terror. Okay, getting distracted. I think it's just the way the motor's mounted. Oh, no, actually, there's just like a lot of vibration in the fishing rod. Okay, we do need to somehow get this mouth to... So I'm actually going to get down on my knees here and check out what's going on here. So before I had this antenna just kind of supporting the mouth, but in order to do that, I need some kind of texture. Actually, I'm just going to take this whole thing off. We're going to... Yeah, right now the bottom of this mouth is very smooth, so there's nowhere to like... This antenna is just going to slide off it, so we need to rebuild this a little bit. Somehow. What's the easiest way to do that? Actually, I'm just going to do a quick experiment. Actually, I'm just going to put one of these ball joints in front of the teeth here. Just like quick and dirty. I guess I can put the tongue back on. Since our space baby is dangling in front, it's got a little bit of an underbite, but that's all good. Actually, don't know if that'll work very well, but there's only one way to find out. Oh no, my fishing rod. Ningo meant the original. Yeah, I don't have the original. I think it should still work because I think the spacing on the original is designed for this shark as well, so I imagine it should work. Okay, so in theory, we're still gonna have this jaw is definitely a bit more forward than on the blue one because the head's bigger. So we're just gonna put it. But in theory, if I just ram this in there, oh yeah, that's a little bit. The real trick is just getting the spacing all right. So we're just gonna have to try a bunch of different positions until we get something that works. Oh, that's not bad actually. It's close. We're a little bit off. We need an extra plate. Maybe. We'll see how this goes. It's actually not that bad. We need to go one plate higher though. So yeah, right now I'm just adjusting the position of this antenna to support the jaw so that we get a good, some good movement. It's actually not that bad. I think we can definitely do some, just a little bit more refinement. That's definitely not the piece I wanted to get. Kathy, my old brick separators look like alligators. So even the non-alligator brick separators, you just call them alligators. Wow, that's crazy. It's cool. It's funny how people have different names for things. All right, here we go. That's not bad, actually. I don't know if you can really see that very well, but we got a shark. And the mouth opens and closes as he swims. It's not too bad. We'll get our fishing rod back on. I guess, yeah, the handle is a little bit distracting. I'll get rid of that. Now my gear fell out. Oh my god. So ridiculous. Yeah, it's cool. Okay, while we're... Might as well build up some other stuff here while we're... What do we need? We'll build the crab first. Get my crab back up together. We'll try and think about what we can do with this crab. It's obviously a very small crab. I mean, it would be pretty sweet to make the claws move in some way, but I think that's asking a little bit too much at this scale. It's like really, really small scale to get any kind of articulated movement on the joints. But yeah, to make the whole crab scuttle back and forth or side to side is probably pretty doable. Obviously, it has been done before, as MDO Design Studio has mentioned. I'll have to go look that up. Where can I find... I'm pretty sure I may have seen that video that you posted at some point. But I'll have to try and find it again. Oh, beady little eyes. They're pretty fun. Oh my god, Evan Moon is in the house. How much of an improvement is the new shark set? I mean, it's pretty... I mean, I think the shark body itself is actually quite a bit better. I mean, it's quite a bit larger than the old shark. It's more, I guess, realistic. It's pretty fearsome looking. This shark definitely had a more, you know, kind of cartoony vibe to it. Like, it's a friendly shark. Where this shark is definitely definitely a killer shark. So in terms of styling, it's a little bit more, I guess, aggressive than the other one. But in terms of build quality, it's quite a bit bigger, so it has a little bit more, I guess, ability to, you know, just add a little bit more accuracy in terms of shape. Yeah, I mean, I think it looks really good. Also, if you're just building it stock right out of the box, it actually has a stand, which is, I think, a big improvement over the previous one. Well, these claws are actually a bit kind of wonky, to be honest. But again, I think again, I like the cartoony style of the original. This is again a little bit more, I guess, realistic. Oh my god. And the except for this crab has a gold chain, you know, so hide your treasure lest the crab get it. It's kind of ridiculous. Crab's getting your gold chain. That's hilarious. Anyway, he actually fits on the it fits on the spot I made for him on this stand too, actually. That's pretty cool. How do you sort printed pieces in your storage? Separate or mixed with unprinted pieces? I keep them all separate. Yeah, basically, like, well, for example, this drawer right here. This is like most of my printed tiles are separated into this drawer, which actually makes it super hard to find them. But I don't use them that often, so... And then other types of pieces like printed slopes will go in their own bin. Printed bricks go in their own bin, so... do your fingers hurt from making so much Lego? I mean, actually, I don't spend a ton of time building these days. So no, they don't actually. I mean, sometimes after a long day, for sure, like if I'm actually sitting down and building a lot, they kind of do, but... Kathy's practiced a lot. That sounded weird in my head. Sets with Technic pins hurt, but Lego bricks don't. Yeah. Can you turn the crab into a cyborg? Interesting. The crab is giving me some Sebastian vibes. It is a Sebastian style crab. I'm actually not that keen on... You can't turn its arms up, which is kind of weird. But I guess... I mean, this crab is pretty cool because the arms are on ball joints, so you can like rotate them anywhere you want. These arms are only on they only have 1 degree of freedom, so it's a bit limiting. Thug Life Crab, yeah, he's definitely out for gold chain. I love the way you hug your mug. Oh yeah. Mostly it's a way to keep my hands warm, although the tea is cold now, so it's not that effective. Evan, 2002 2016 were my dark years. Ooh, and that blue shark set is one of the favorite sets because of, oh yeah, 4 instructions for a $13 set. I used that shark and the hidden figure boat to build. Oh, a jaw scene. Yeah, it's cool. Yeah. I mean, this shark, I gotta say, was probably, yeah, one of the best sets. Whatever year it came out with, 2019, it was definitely like the best set of the year, I think. Q Crab Rave, yep. Does the gray piece in the old crab still come in red? Oh yeah, interesting. I mean, the ball joints don't, sadly. But that clip with, that comes in red now. So those could definitely be replaced with red for sure. Well, in fact, oh no, that's the different one. But yeah, sadly the ball joints don't come in any other colors. Are you going to cover the gears in the back of the model? I mean, I don't know. We'll see. My goal with this stand when I designed it was just to make it as simple as possible so that, you know, other people could recreate it without too much expense or difficulty. But obviously, if I were to design this as like a display set for myself, yeah, I would probably cover them up. Although I do like the fact that I do like seeing how things work, so maybe not. Okay, anyway, what else do we want to do? We want to do some waving reeds, or seaweed, I guess. I mean, obviously the easiest way to make the seaweed move is to just stick them on the... But that's not really all that interesting, actually. And the crab to go side to side would be interesting, too. We would just need, yeah, you'd need to add another linkage. Oh, that's cool. Pietro, are you going to cover the gear? Right. Hi from Italy, by the way. Oh, welcome. Welcome to the chat. I feel like the gears look like seashells, though. Oh, yeah. I mean, that's it's a good take. I like that take. The technical term for the gears are JK gears. Do not anyone try and tell you otherwise. I do love those. I mean, I think technically they're called gear plates. I mean, they were originally referred to as splat gears, kind of in the community, but I think we just call them gear plates now. I like that you showcase the splat gears. I like the Lego incorporates them too. I think they help Technic-averse be more, oh, this makes stuff move. Yeah, they're more like a system gear versus a Technic gear. Oh yeah, I agree with Kathy, director of Rec. Gears also can be anemones. Yeah, for sure. Gear looks like sea stars in my opinion. Okay, here we go. A great consensus. I love it. The gears stay visible. They're like some kind of... I guess in theory, that center gear, interesting, is... could just make the seaweed rotate. Can't really see. Might be a bit much. Can't really see it in the front, but there we go. There's some seaweed or dancing crab. The crab is too wide. The arms are going to interfere, but oh my gosh. Disco crab. Okay, we're just going to have some shenanigans going on right now. We need the crab to put his arms up. But just as proof of concept, I'm just going to stick him no arms. Oh, yeah. We'll get there. We'll get there. Oh, yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, I'm going to rebuild him a little bit though. So that he puts his arms up in the air. Wave your arms like you just don't care. Can we do that easily? We can. I actually don't know why they're using these 1x2 clips with the horizontal clips, but I want to put the vertical clips on. So we'll put the vertical clips on. Then our crab can put his arms in the air like he just don't care. Oh yeah. Oh my God, it's so much better. Just in general. I think, anyway. Put your hands. Oh man, he's we're gonna need another gear. He's gonna interfere with the shark right there. We're just gonna put a whole other gear plate in the system. Wave your arms like you just don't care. Still might be a bit. It's gonna be too close to the shark. We'll get there. We're just gonna have to do some minor adjustments. Just add plate, another gear for the crab. Yeah. Crab goes burr. Absolutely. Crab's gonna get dizzy. Crab is gonna get something. It's gonna throw up. I feel like he needs to add more stuff in front. Like ice cream scoops look like seashells. Oh yeah, we can definitely add all kinds of stuff to the, coral and all kinds of things. Oh yeah. Oh my God. I'm getting a little mermaid under the sea vibes. Crab does care because he's awesome. Absolutely. Franklin the Crab. That's his name. I've decided. Excellent. Oh my God. It definitely adds a little bit more liveliness to the model. Dizzy crab Fried brick, yeah. He's definitely going to be a dizzy crab. I guess we don't need the instructions anymore. I guess I could build a treasure chest too while we're at it. What do we actually have for treasure in here? Oh my god. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, here we go. Our hamburger looks killer. Literally. Can you make him go up and down? Because at this point the crab is what's really important. You mean up and down while he's spinning? Yeah, we could. It gets a little bit more complicated. Actually, it gets quite a bit more complicated, but it definitely can happen. But for now, I'll have a little think about that while I'm gonna build this base up. See what we have to work with in terms of our stock base here. Well, I guess I can put the seaweed back in too. If we're having spinning crabs, we might as well have spinning seaweed as well. Disco party crab. Oh, his name is Franklin, right. Okay, Franklin. Franklin. We still need a name for the shark. Okay, Franklin's having a great old time. Franklin the crab. Put a seaweed in the hand of Franklin. Oh, interesting. Oh no, Franklin needs to dance with his gold chain, with his booty. Pirate booty. With his booty in one arm. Oh, the seaweed, it gets a little bit big. Can he hold on to this? He can't hold on to the seaweed. Oh, yeah! Oh, yeah! Go Franklin! You rock, my friend! Freaking get down. Franklin is vibing hard right now. Sherman the shark. Steve the shark. Oh, I like Sherman. Sherman's good. Oh, Bruce, of course. Could be Bruce. Yeah. I like Sherman, though. Sherman the shark. It's got the good alliteration. Carol the crab. Carl. Yeah, Carl. I think Franklin is pretty good. Not gonna lie, this may be the greatest thing we've ever created on this channel. Now this stand is gonna feel very pedestrian. I somehow need to put all this stuff in the front of the model so the motor doesn't look so ugly and in the way. But I'll worry about that later. Okay, oh, I may have used one of those, right, in the shark model. His best friend's name is Paul. Oh yeah, I mean, Kathy was just getting a bit excited. You're okay, Kathy. It's fine. His name is Franklin, though, and no one can change that. Yeah. I'll forgive you. I know it's a very passionate subject, so that's cool. That's cool. Okay, we do have quite a few treasures on the bottom. I mean, I noticed in the original, in the OG, we definitely got an actual chest, which was kind of cool. Clearly, we get some kind of brick-built one maybe in here. Hold on, there's a lot of stuff to put on the ground. I'll make sure I don't forget anything. We want to follow the instructions. Everybody follow the instructions. Oh, interesting. I don't know what this is supposed to be. Like a piece of wood that fell on the ocean floor? Who knows? Well, one of our seaweeds is occupied. Well, actually, two of them are occupied already. I have one from the OG model, so I guess we'll just put that there. Lame. All right, and then we have a stand, which obviously we don't need, but can build it anyway. I mean, it's cool. I do like the fact that it does come with a stand. It's much nicer to display. Oh, and we got some coins. Actually, we got a lot of coins. Ooh, I don't think I have any of these coins. These are like crowns. It's cool. Like, I mean, in Danish, the currency is the kroner, which are pretty much crowns, I guess. Danish crowns. I mean, that's pretty cool. We got some Danish crowns. And we actually got a lot of crowns. Jeez. We'd be rich building this set. Oh yeah, I guess we're building a treasure chest. It's kind of cool. Brick built treasure chest. Franklin and Sherman it is. Yeah, sounds good. Oh no, Kathy has bad news. Nobody wants bad news. No bad news in this channel. Okay, we are. Oh yeah, it's kind of cool little. As far as brick-built treasure chests go, in like a basically 2x4 space, it's actually pretty good. Full of gold monies. Oh my God, look at that. We are rich beyond our wildest dreams. Okay. I forgot some things, obviously, as one does. Pietro, I feel the printed tile coin can be used as decoration like on modulars. Yeah, for sure. Oh yeah, that's a cool little chest. It's not bad. Oh, for some reason I have a... Where the heck did the 1x4 come from? Did I forget to add this somewhere? Or did I pull this out of my collection? We got some extra pieces. That is definitely... I pulled that out accidentally. Like you just don't care. Wave your arms like you just don't care. Yeah, we need to make the chest open and close, obviously. It's a mimic. Yeah. Yeah, chest open and closing would be pretty sweet too. It's yeah, interesting. I feel like that wouldn't be too bad to do. I mean, obviously we need to replace a bunch of stuff, obviously. Again, the chest uses clips, like hard clips, which we need to replace. So you would need to add basically a Technic brick. And then we would also need to replace I'm just going to get rid of these pieces for mounting. And then this piece I'm going to replace. I'm not sure what the spacing is going to be right. I gotta try this out first. That is perfect. Okay, so basically what we're going to do, we're going to get rid of those. I'm going to put these back. Okay, so basically added a Technic hole there. The lid goes on there. Then we're gonna I'm just gonna stick an axle through all this first. Okay, we have a mostly, I mean, obviously there's a big ugly hinge sticking out the back, but you know, whatever. Technically, we probably only need one of these. It's not that strong. Probably only need a single hinge. It's probably fine. Guess we can get rid of our instructions again. I guess my focus is a little bit. There we go. Okay. Oh, Bill, the crown tile costs exactly almost 1 kroner on Pick-a-Brick. Wow, it's crazy. Have the crab trying to make off with the chest could be fun. KJ Zana, good day. Welcome. Recently watched a French-Belgium animated feature from last year called Little Emily. Yeah. Wow. Thanks. Awesome. There's also a big ugly motor sticking out the front. Yeah, the motor we need to do something about. Unfortunately, we'll need to like reorganize this at some point. I'm not going to do that on stream because that's just going to be boring and but yeah, in theory, actually I would probably just I could leave this the way it is mostly. And we'll just actually, yeah, I'm just going to get rid of this. we are going to... We're just going to stick the motor on this end. Get that out of the way. Get rid of all this too. Oh yeah, this is definitely... Because actually, the gears in the front are fine, I think. As people have mentioned, they do kind of look like, you know, other things. Isn't terrible. And then we're going to stick this gear over here. Our drive gear. And this guy here. It needs to be too high. Control of the chest lid was at an angle. Interesting, yeah. Hide the hinges with some sand / rocks / plants. Okay, we do need to anchor the top of this still. Okay, at least that's a little bit better. Stick the motor in the back. Disco Stew, or Disco Franklin. You can cover the motor by making it look like a rock. Easy peasy. That is true. It does kind of look like a big rock. Oh, Brian the Brick is finally home. Just stick burps in front of it. I guess, yeah, that's the easy way to do it. But in theory, let's say we have a... Evan suggested we put the thing at an angle. We need, like, this to be opening and closing. Take some large little fish pieces and make them spin with Franklin. I mean, we can definitely add some fish as well if we're in the... I mean, I think the fish work actually pretty well on the shuttles. Like you can mount the fish. I guess we got glow-in-the-dark yellow fish. And I'll put a little fish in there. Swimming with the shark. Actually, that yellow fish doesn't contrast well with the tan. I'm going to go with the blue fish. And then we'll put an orange fish in the back. Crab's name is Franklin. Shark's name is Sherman. Yep. I like the Crab Rave edition. Yeah, thanks, Opsar. But this looks amazing. Can the shark originally bend like that? The shark can bend. It does have hinges in it, but they're friction hinges, so it's very stiff. So I have to replace the hinging with. Yeah, I mean the mouth can be posed too. It's just again, that's, all the hinges are friction. I still get a kick out of Franklin. Franklin is a Oh my god, that's so good. Okay, treasure chest. I got distracted. Treasure chest. We need to open. I mean, we do have this guy is moving back and forth, so we can key off that, I think, pretty easily. I'm just trying to think of the easiest way to do it without having too much like stuff linking everything together. Which means, I mean, if we put the, hold on, I gotta temporarily, just so it's a little out of the way. If we put the treasure chest like really close to this, it's almost like we could, yeah, it's not really gonna quite work well, but hold on, I just gotta think a little bit about how the best way to do this is. I think what we'll do, we'll try some things. Is the space baby using another space baby as bait? What was the story? Well, actually, these are, as someone pointed out, these are mini spacemen. The two guys riding the shark are mini spacemen, and this is actually a space baby. So apparently there's a little bit of rivalry, really splitting the factions between the micro astronauts and the actual space babies. So yeah. At least that's the story we're going with. Okay, quick and dirty. I'm just gonna attach a control arm to the top of this, and I'm actually just gonna slide that on top of this. Just gonna slide that on the antenna here. And we're gonna see what that does. Who knows? The answer is not much. There's too much play in that connection, which is interesting. We actually just need to move it forward a little bit more, add more tension to the system. Will you get the big aquarium, Brian the Break? No, I will not. It's way too expensive for me. I mean, I might look, maybe we can recreate some of the mechanisms in it. Oh, what do we got going on here? Oh, amazing. Sweet. Crab is just spinning. Crab is spinning. That is true. Misla, making the mineral set alongside the stream, and the fluorite kind of looks like a fish with mouth, eyes, and big fin. Wow, that's crazy. The mineral set is on our wish list. Crystal is actually a geologist, so it's kind of on the wish list, but it's pretty expensive for what it is. So I might try and see if we can get on sale at some point. Brian's right. Crab is going supersonic. He is. Space bait bee. Absolutely. Pietro. Franklin is still vibing the situation. Yeah, absolutely. Nymus is Franklin. I'm going to have to write a label in front of him. Okay. Actually, the chest isn't that bad. It's actually not that bad at all. I might put this on the other side of this. It'd be nice to incorporate this little display in here somehow. I guess it's a little bit too close. I mean, actually, that's kind of ugly with the... I'm just going to go back to what we had. And maybe we'll just... where did I have this? Maybe we'll just stick this... who knows? I'll stick this in front. Actually, I'm just going to reconfigure this a little bit. It would be nice to have a little bit of the treasure chest is kind of floating there, so I'm just going to... I'm going to take some of these off. Oh yeah, we'll just do it this way. I agree. This is one of the best stream creations. Yeah, this is got some next level. I'm gonna, yeah, actually, we'll put the treasure chest there. We'll stick another thing there. Oh my God, everything's falling apart now. What did I do? What did I do? I don't know what happened. Oh, what the heck? Okay. Okay, is my treasure chest mounted in the right spot? Okay, we got a treasure chest. Excellent. We've got a little bit of train. Excellent. We've got some treasure on the ground. Okay. I'm gonna... Oh, Pietro has to go. Goodbye. Thanks for all. Best stream creation ever. Bye from Italy. Cheers. Thanks for joining. We're gonna sign off soon anyway. It's getting lunchtime for me, and I'm just gonna put this all back to the way it should be. Everybody needs some space babies. Space bait bees. Space bait. Oh yeah, there we go. We got some space bait. I still get a kick out of Franklin and Sherman. We're going to orient this a little bit better. Get rid of some of the stuff out of the background. Don't want any distractions. Okay. Stingray and deepwater light fish is cool. Yeah, the alternate models are pretty interesting on this too. Space baby, second shark. I mean, this was the original shark for the stand that I made, but I mean that shark is the old Lego Creator 3-in-1 shark. For Valentine's Day. Oh yeah, Valentine's Day is coming up. I'll have to think of something to do for that stream. Look into the new lovebirds. Oh yeah, though they're in the tree, so not sure how easy the mechanics would be. We could figure anything out. Okay, but I think we're gonna wrap things up. I'm just gonna get this in motion. We're gonna focus that up a little bit. I'm just gonna run this for a bit while after I sign off on the stream. Hopefully next week. What are we gonna do next week? I mean, the DeLorean is still pending, but I feel like we just may not ever get back to that. Next week we might do the AT-AT, the new AT-AT, and try and get that walking like I did for the gingerbread one. We'll see. TBD. But anyway, had a great time on this stream. It was absolutely ridiculous. We made some... Oh my God, it still brings so much joy to my heart. Thanks everyone for joining. Thanks for all the great ideas. Obviously, thanks for our Hamburg for doing the moderation as always. And yeah, we had like a blast building Sherman and Franklin. And yeah, hopefully we'll see some of you next week. As always, thanks for watching. Keep on building, and we will see you next time.